It's the battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Right to the air is Daniels. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Commanders nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 59 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 29, here's 2nd down at 7.
180. 180. It's hot.
They'll run it again with Henry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hold on, ready? 180. Sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
On his loop for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Commanders 8. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 40 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get this one down to the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Off the play fake, Daniels. Here's a diving catch right side. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
First down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
At the 25-yard line.
And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of 19 yards. Washington first down.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky-Merritt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield.
Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds, and that, of course, is a penalty.
Tag! Cougar 19! 7 Pirates! 79 Broncos!
Daniels looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Daniels. Ertz over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Tempo.
18. That's good for Washington. First down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Washington.
Got it. Ready? Get it.
On the give, Krosky-Merritt. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Here we go. Set.
2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
19-yard line.
Now Daniels. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Third and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue.
Yeah, I blew that.
Intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson now. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back, who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And his kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. The option right is Jackson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
13.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 57-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. He'll take it inside the 25. He'll come up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air goes Daniels. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, offenses are always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only get to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give to Krosky Merritt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
60 Vikings.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Now it's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Still going. They can't stop him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 65 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. After right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? You scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
7-yard gain.
Back to throw. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. There he goes again. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
That decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense there, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And 8 yards to go.
Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It's a gain of 11.
Back to Krosky-Merritt on 1st down. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Krosky-Merritt. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Hot 70, hot 70. Go. Ready.
They'll run here with Rodriguez. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Krosky-Merritt going to try and push his way in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Daniel's going to try to sneak. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready. Go ahead.
Jackson going to keep it to Henry. And he will be out of bounds here, but that will take precious seconds off the clock on a play that will wind up going for no gain. Here comes 2nd down.
Ready.
Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.